All right, Miss Gianna, thank you so much for agreeing to do this with me. I appreciate it. As I'm learning how to do this, we can learn together. Does that sound good? Awesome. Okay, so first we're going to do is we're going to do some of those, show me some of those finger patterns on your fingers. So could you show me what 4 looks like on your fingers when you hold it up? Awesome. Now, could you show me what 3 looks like on your fingers? Can you show me what 9 looks like on your fingers? Okay, can you show me what 6 looks like on your fingers? And can you show me what 8 looks like on your fingers? Great, you did those all pretty automatically.
Sometimes I would do like something like this, because usually that's shown with my thumb, but usually I would do this because it's kind of easier.
Yeah, so sometimes you use your thumb to do it, and sometimes you know that this is like automatically like a 3 and you don't need to use your thumb to do that. So is it a comfort thing too? I think sometimes certain fingers to hold up are more comfortable than others. Do you feel that way too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Okay, so can you show me 5 on your fingers again? Okay, good. That was like automatic. You had that right away. Now, could you show me 5 in a different way, like using both of your hands? So if you had to show 5 using both of your hands, what would that look like? Or what could that look like?
Like this.
Okay, that's great. What did you have up?
So 4 and a 1.
And you had a 4 and a 1. Awesome. How about 7? Could you show me 7 on your fingers?
Maybe. This.
Okay, so what do you have up?
3 and a 4.
Yeah, I saw you doing some counting. Can you talk about that counting? What did you do to figure that out?
First I just did 10, and then I just picked the random number that was 3.
Okay.
And then I counted on, so I had 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's cool. So you kind of like randomly put down a couple fingers and then figured out what the rest would be and counted on. That's great. Can you show me another way to do 7? So that was one way. That was a great way.
Okay.
Okay. Is that just the opposite? Or is that the same?
Opposite.
Yeah, it's the opposite. So last time you had 3. Actually, I think you had 3. And you had 4. And now this time you switched it around, and now you have 3 and 4. Is there a different combination of fingers that you could think about?
Yeah.
You got it. I saw you put 2 fingers up, and you put 5 up. I didn't hear any counting this time, but I saw you kind of going like this. What were you doing?
So, I know that when I was doing the 3 and the 4, that if I did the 2 and I added a 5, I knew that if the 3, now if I add 2, so I'd be taking 1 away, and that 1 would be 4.
Yeah, that's a cool strategy. That's like we call that a compensation strategy. So if you had something like, if I had 3, but I had 4, but then I changed it up a little bit. So if I took 1 here, I have to add 1.
Yeah, like if it was, so 10 plus 7, if it was 9 plus 7, then you would be taking 1 away, and then it would be, and then it would be 16. Instead you had 9 and not 10.
Right, that's cool. So you showed me the same kind of idea and that kind of thinking with your hands. That was really, really cool. Okay, so now what we're going to do is some work with this bead rack. And we've worked with bead racks before. I haven't had them out for a while though. But you remember working with them?
Before.
Not this big one. I think we've used smaller ones from Miss Format that we borrowed from her.
Or Dreambox.
Oh yeah, does Dreambox use this? Oh, perfect. So on our bead rack, we have 10 on the top. And we have 10 on the bottom. Can you tell me how these are divided up though? So how many red do you see?
5.
Right, and how many black do you see?
5.
and then red,
5.
and then 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you agree that there's 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so what we're gonna do for this one is I'm just gonna cover up the bottom. So we're not even gonna worry about that one right now, okay? And then we're gonna play quick images. You know how we play quick images where I flash dots?
Oh, yeah.
And we look at things, right, so it's the same thing, only we're gonna do it with a bead rack, which I've never done before. So this is new to me. So I'm gonna figure out how to do this quick image flashing. It's kind of crazy, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to hide what I do, and then I'm gonna pull it like this, and then I'm gonna go like this. So you have to look to pay attention to see what you see.
Okay.
Okay, does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna try the first one. Ready? It's gonna be over here.
That was 8.
Oh my gosh, how'd you know that?
Because, so when...
You can move it, it's okay.
Okay. When I was looking over here, it was 2.
Ah.
If it was 10, then it would be this, but I was taking away 2 from 10, so that would be 8 if I took away 2.
So that's cool, you know that combination.
Or I could look here and that would be, so I have 5, 6, and 8.
Perfect. Wonderful. That's great. Okay, let's try another one. Are you ready? Okay.
I believe so.
I don't know how to do this where you aren't going to see this, but we're going to try. Okay, here we go. Here it is.
6.
Okay, how did you know that? I'll leave it. Sorry, how'd you know that?
Because I saw 1, and if it was on my fingers, then it would be 5, 6.
That's great. Okay, let's try another one. You ready?
3.
Oh my gosh, you knew that right away. How'd you know that?
Because I always saw 3.
Okay.
5s.
Good job. All right, let's try this one. Here we go. Oh.
4.
You knew that pretty automatically. I wonder if I did this. Oh my gosh, I hope I did that right. Let's see. Cover the bottom row. I think I did. I may have not done it exactly right, but we have the general idea. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to use...
That was pretty fun.
Was that fun?
Mhm.
Was it fun because I was goofing up, or was it fun because you just enjoyed doing it?
Because you were goofy.
I bet it was. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're going to use the full rack now. Okay? Oh no, right? Okay, so how many beads are there then in the full rack?
Okay. I mean, 20.
20. You got it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it like this, and I'm going to slide some over, and this time it's going to possibly be from both rows. And you're going to then get to tell me how many you see, like over on this side. Okay, you ready? Are you ready for this? We'll see if I can do this.
From this side?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
You want to do it again?
No. Okay, let's see.
How many you see on the top?
8.
Yep. How many you see on the bottom?
8.
Yes. So how many is there all together?
16.
All right. How'd you know that?
Because you said it was... But you didn't say 8 plus 8, but I knew that is another way of saying 8 plus 8.
It is another way of saying it. So like when you see it on the bead rack like this, right? Even though it doesn't have a plus sign, it's a great representation of that. 8 plus 8. That's great. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Ready for the flash? Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, there. See how skilled I am? Here, look at it again. What do you think?
14.
Oh my gosh. How much is on the top?
8.
How much is on the top?
8.
Are you sure?
No, I mean,
What's on the top?
7.
Right, right. And what's on the bottom?
And white. Yes, white. 2.
I'm not saying you were wrong. So what's on the top?
7.
What's on the bottom?
6.
Right. So did you have to count all of those when you were counting just then? No? What's the difference between what you see here and what you see here?
Because there's only 1 black. Then there's 2.
Right. Exactly. So this is a great tool for not having to count all, right? So how many are all together? So we have 7 and we have 6. 17? Okay.
I believe so.
You believe so? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna slide this over. Ready? Here we go.
Wait. 10, 14.
Maybe my flash was too long. You're like, wait. How'd you figure it out though?
Because I saw all the 10s over
Yeah.
here and only 4 there, so I knew it was automatically 14.
Okay, that is really awesome. Here we go. Ready for this one?
I believe so.
You believe so? Okay.
7.
Okay, how'd you figure that out?
So 5 and then 2.
Awesome. Very, very good. Okay, let's try this one. So I am going to say a number and you're going to say the number that goes with it to make 5. We've done that before, right? Remember that?
Yeah,
When
it's
we've
kind
done
of
numbers like that?
hard.
It is a little hard? What makes it hard for you? you think?
Because it's like when you just say a number, I'm not sure if is it subtracting or adding?
Oh, okay. So, but there's something, what do you know about subtracting and adding?
I know that subtracting, you're taking some away, and when you're adding, you're adding.
Can you sometimes use both strategies to solve a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. So I guess sometimes it's hard to decide which strategy to use. It is. Okay, so I am going to say the number 3. What goes with 3 to make 5?
2.
Well, you knew that right away. Did you add or subtract in your head?
Really neither, because I already knew like what 5 plus 2 is, so I knew that was automatically 5.
So I heard you say I knew what 5 plus 2 is. Do you mean I know what 3 plus 2 is automatically 5? Right, okay. So if I say the number 1, what goes with 1 to make 5?
4.
Well, you knew that one right away too. Were you subtracting in your head or adding or what?
So you said 1
Mhm.
goes 1 to make 5.
Yeah.
Well, if it was already 5,
Yeah.
then that would be easier just to be 5. But it's 4, and so I know that 4 goes before 5.
Yeah, it does. I like you using that word, before, right? It's actually 1 before 5, so that's great. Okay, so now we're going to do what goes with a number to make 10. So what goes with the number 7 to make 10?
3.
Wow. What goes with the number 4 to make 10?
All of them are the same. They all got printed out the
7.
same.
Okay, I noticed you had to think a little bit harder about that one. Why?
Because I was adding on.
Were you adding on underneath there with your fingers? Is that what you were doing?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't have to add on with the 7 to get to 10. You seem to do that more
Because
automatically.
then it was already 3. Because if it was 7, 8, 9, 10, I already got that.
So it's closer to 10?
Yeah.
4 is a little further away from 10, isn't it? Okay, what goes with 1 to make 10?
Well, like 9?
Ah, 9. Okay, good. So can you tell me, let's see, 2 numbers that you would put together to make 10?
2 numbers.
Mm-hmm.
5 and 5.
5 and 5. What else?
8 and 1.
8 and 1. Okay, very good.
I'm just
Let me stop the video just for 1 second.
I'm just doing the middle